This is the video to take all the pressure off your life and make things easy and flowing and joyful. It requires a small and yet utterly essential shift in consciousness. The way I would describe it is moving from me consciousness to we consciousness. So inside of me consciousness, I charged really hard in my 20s. I had some magical thinking from when I was a kid, and I thought I was going to die in my 30s. So I wanted to set my family up for success before I died. And by the time I reached the age of 30, that year I had an eightfold increase in my income, and I made $1 million in a year. I won the American dream. And what I found out in winning the American dream is that the American dream is bankrupt. Like the dream of being a separate self who provides for a family, who gets a lot of provisions and takes it home and makes my family comfortable, didn't do anything to help me with waking up with fear in my heart every day of my life. It was awful. I had all these materials around me, this beautiful house and car and a family and 4 kids, and well, not quite 4 kids at that point, but I was on my way, and 2 back then. And the picture looked perfect, but every day I felt like I wasn't enough, and I had fear. And what happened was I went through a career change and a lot of tumultuous things later in my 30s, and they helped me shift my focus from thinking I was so important. Back when I was making all the money, it was like me, 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 and I was self-appointed as right because I was the moneymaker. And what happened is I came to be interested in others, and I came to be interested in our shared world. And I came to feel more of the connection that happens when people come together. And that's what I'm noticing now is that for me to take all the pressure off in my life, I shift from me consciousness to we consciousness. So I'll give you an example. I have a huge meeting set up with a major influencer who could do a lot to share our platform with the world. And inside of me consciousness, I would approach that meeting like I need to over prepare. I need to know what's going to happen. I need to be ready for every question. Inside of we consciousness, I know that everything is one, all the energy fields are connected. And if this project is going to move forward through this channel, this venue, then all I have to do is show up and allow what wants to come through me to come through. And it is a shared dream inside of all of us to live in harmony. And so if this is the path that the harmony is going to change the trajectory, then it'll just happen. And I can't prepare for that or do it, or I can't even make it happen. So if I put myself at ease and just relax and just feel calm and come from love and joy, like there are 2 different parts of the brain, the lower brain and the upper brain. And when we're functioning in the upper brain, we breathe more deeply, we open our hearts, we feel. And from there, we're connected in the flow of we consciousness versus when we are in our lower brain, we're in fight and flight and survival. And I'm going to go into that meeting in that upper brain and I'm going to flow and see what happens. And I invite you to do that in every aspect of your life. Take the pressure off. Come from we consciousness. It all ends well. It's just a question of which path do we follow to get there.